12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more. Thirsty. So thirsty.
Everything will be fine again.
في صوت يا شباب الحين؟
الو في صوت؟
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary!
ذبحته الظاهر.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. No. Mary. Mary. No. No. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
انا من
These
السعودية يا
patrols are
الفاضل.
after me! No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare! I need to get out of here! This can't be happening.
There's one of those vermin.
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm!
Get back in the grave!
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go? Tricky bastards.
Now, I can defend myself.
Shit, where'd it go? Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
عمهم سوري، جالس يذبح يقول لهم سوري.
No, please, stop! Who are you?
It's a killer!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's... That'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
اوكي يقول لك النار تنقص الماكسيموم هيلث حقك، يعني يصير البار اللي فوق الاخضر ما عاد يمتلي كامل، ينقص.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The
place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
يقول مكان شكله مهجور. المفروض اني اكون في امان في المكان ذا.
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
الله والوجه.
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Go watch.
Beautiful it is. We fence it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
That's impossible. Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
شيلينجز ايش هذا؟ كأنه فلوس او شيء.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. هلا بنواف.
No, it never got easy.
طيب هذه شكل الأسلحة. 1 هاند سلاح بيد واحدة، 2 هاند تمسكه بيدين أو بدون ما تمسكه. وهنا الفاير ارمز اللي هي المسدسات ولا weapon modules samples. من الامو junk quest items. bottle of alcohol.
The sun is high. I cannot leave now.
اوه ما يقدر يطلع ما يقدر يطلع في النهار. ما ادري تذكرون افلام مصاصين الدماء او شيء زي كذا. كان في النهار ما يقدر يطلع على اساس الشمس.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
والله تونا في بداية القصة يا منوعات. ما في شيء واضح. هذا صحى من النوم لو متحول مصاص دماء. ذبح اخته مص دمه بعدين ما ادري بدأ يتذكر الاشياء شوي شوي.
So be it.
فبيروح يدور اتوقع الناس اللي حولوه الشيء ذا.
Rational thinking only.
خلاص ختمنا اللعبة.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
As it is, as mad as the moon, contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Evolution. طيب. Hideout bits allow you to evolve and rest. Spend experience point to level up and improve. طيب السرير معناته انه يمديك تطور لعبك، تروح المكان اللي تطور فيه لعبك، يعطونك سكيل بوينت اتوقع طيب بعدين and improve your vampiric skills. Begin by selecting available skills. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated. غير هذا تعالجك من الدمج بسرعة أو شيء زي كذا. أوه كل الظاهر كل واحدة متفرعة أو شيء زي. طيب كم معنى سكيل بوينت؟ 1700 وهذه اوه 600. ايوه a close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. You throw spear made of blood which can pass through the enemies in front of you. طيب. Place a cloud of shadow at the target feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short time, causing heavy damage. طيب هذا تزود دمج، هذا تزود الهيلث، وهذا تتوقع التخفي. والله ما ادري. أو طيب هذه كم؟ كلها 1000. فنختار يقولك you throw a spear made of blood which can pass through the enemies in front of you. وأنا ترمي حاجة والله هذه شكلها حلو. خلني باخذ هذه. عليكم السلام يا كا، حياك.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
يقولنا بدور هذا الشخص اللي حول مصاص دماء. طيب وين المشينات؟ ريتش نورث بانك. طيب طيب نورث بانك، خلينا نشوف ايش اللي بانك.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
سلام تليبورت.
My head's spinning. It's locked.
used stick shelter key. طيب يقول offhand weapons can be used by pressing. They have attack with special effects and consume stamina. Oh, okay.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
I go look to use stack, inflict stun damages. Biting an enemy provides you with the blood to use skills and also use. Okay. اشفط الدم.
A strength I never knew I had. Every fiber of my being is on fire. A child learning the limits of my body. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
يقول بديت اشعر بالقوة. الفلكات حقتي ولا اشتر عليك. طيب يبينا نروح نورث 115 متر عند البنك هذا مدري ايش. اوكي distracts stable. طيب هذا كيف نستخدمه؟ Your king and country need you. Your king and country need you. طيب.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
لا زال نادم على أعطيك الفرق.
This is despicable.
يا حليلك الفرق ما ولا مات.
It's locked, all right. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I have this thirst for blood. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
طيب الظاهر هنا بيعرف القصة اتوقع. خلنا نشوف.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
هذا شافطين دم تاكل يور فامباير. طيب.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Something dire must have come about.
Follow the killer's trails. طيب. طبعا اللي ذبح هذا ظاهر في مصاص دماء ثاني. طيب وين الدم؟ ما براضي. ايوه هنا. هذه يد.
Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. This is despicable.
A new hideout is available and the distract check on your map. A safe place to rest and craft. ما معنى بوينت صراحة. يقول في كرافت اصبر.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the turquoise turtle. My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business, you hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
اوكي. يقول انه فوق في الغرفة. شكله حط رجله يقول سمعت الويندو يفتح الشباك.
This is no place for you. Freeway has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Please, sir. You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again. I'm certain we shall meet again. Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
What's going on? You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
As a vampire, you need a human blood to evolve. The blood quality bar indicate the XP you will earn. يقولك كمصاص دماء يعني انك تحتاج للدم على اساس evolve توقع تتطور او شيء. The blood يقول جودة الدم هنا او البار هذا the XP you will earn if you feed on this citizen. Unlocked hints increase the amount of XP. طيب هذا فصيل الدم ما هو ماشي.
Bullshit mess.
Been to India.
I cannot enter.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
As a vampire, you can force a citizen to reveal information thanks to a hint you have discovered. Blue promise.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can. Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
وغير هنا نسوي كرافتنج. طيب كرافتنج on workbench you can craft medical treatments to heal sick citizens, serums to boost your self weapon, upgrade to improve and customize your weapon. طيب use the stick, tiny common handle parts, lead stick. ما يمدينا نسوي له بجريد. طيب هذا شو يمدينا نسوي بجريد ولا لا؟ Increase the damage inflicted when you're using a bite in combat. To increase your life regeneration when using a bite in combat. Increase your health, increase your stamina, increase your blood capacity, هذه blood bite. ممكن نزود هذا blood capacity. وعليكم السلام يا اكس 4 جيمز او جيمرز. صوتي ولا صوت اللعبة يا اكس 4؟
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To the... city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood.
This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
طبعا قاعد يتحقق في الموضوع. ايش السالفة؟
What's this?
خلينا نشوف.
Some sort of note. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
يقول لك equip and press to use your rounds, your ranged weapon, and inflict both standard damage and standard. Beware that your ammo is limited.
Ammunition. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
كيف اسوي لك بوب؟
You've got one job, and that's to find it.
It's fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide when it's so damn cold? Not a good place for a stroll. Don't come closer, sir.
Press V to spot the enemies around and display their cards. Melee ranged blood shadow. طيب. Orange indicates a medium resistance and red indicate high resistance. طيب يقول كذا صار مثلا عنده طبعا هذا السيفين معناته ما زي السكين او سيف او حاجة زي كذا سلاح يدوي. علامة القنص هذه معناته مع مسدس سلاح حق لونج رينج او شيء زي كذا مسافات بعيدة. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. الشادو ما ادري. المهم اذا صار لونه برتقالي معناته متوسط، اذا صار لونه احمر معناته قوي. طيب هذا معناته مع سلاح قوي بعيد.
Step away, sir.
I'm talking to you. Burn it, boys! Over there!
سالفة اللعبة باختصار ان خوينا مصاص دماء صحى من النوم ما ادري ايش كان فيه حرب ما ادري ايش السالفة، وحصل اخته وما كان يدري انه مصاص دماء فذبحها ومص دم اخته، وبعدين قرر انه يدور هذول اللي حولوه لمصاص دماء. بس انا بعرف كيف امشي والله. بعرف كيف استخدم السلاح، كيف reliable اوكي. يا اخي احس في غلط في الكنترول حقه. طيب خلنا نشوف. كلب. الحين قاعدين نتبع اثر الدم. ظهر في واحد مصاص دماء نفس وضعنا.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
سلام السلاح. يقول لك equip two-handed weapon and press to use a special.
We've done it before. No. I've had a drink.
هذا بيدين تمسك.
Quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. You're my last.
ايش الحوسه ذي؟ لا لحظه، انا ما ادري ايش اللي صاير. لازم اشيل ذا.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
والله هذه نقص ابن الكلب.
William, please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
ما عندي ردت.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Oh, هذا الدكتور اللي قبل.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
الحياه.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
اللعبة تتكلم عن مصاصين الدماء يا مستقل. اللعبة اللي ألعب فيها أنا هذا صحى من النوم اللي هو متحول مصاص دماء. راح عند أخته.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
كان عطشان وشيء زي كذا. فقتلها وشفط دمها.
Oh, Doctor, what a night.
فهو يحاول ينتقم الحين ويدور الناس هذول اللي حولوه لمصاص دماء. يبغى يعرف ايش صار.
I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
Rotten ores. Each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river. tried.
Bastard gave me a good poke.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. Me guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Indicate how much XP you will obtain from the particular citizen. The higher of the blood quality, the more XP you get. To drink the blood of your prey, you first need to
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
اوه يقول ابعدهم على اساس ما حد يشوفهم. بعد ما تبعد بعيد تعطيها.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
هذا المستشفى.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
لا بحقي كان دكتور من أول قبل ما يتحول.
I would like to ask a few questions first. Thank you, Nurse Crane.
طيب.
This is no time for self-pity. It is the last thing I need to do.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
يقول لا تكح في مكانها. طيب عشان ما تنقل عدو زبدة في دروب هنا ما هو طبيعي. find your office. طبعا قال لي ابغاك تشتغل معي في المستشفى ما ادري ايش. انا جالس ادور المكتب. والله الله 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 الله.
It's locked, all right.
ذا المكتب يا اتوقع انا قاعد ما ادري هي قاعد سكند فلور ولا ايش. والله لحظة. ايوه هذا مكتبي بس خليني اشيك على الغرفة هذي.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Hello? Ow. Okay.
Microphone activated.
هلا أحمد.
هلا والله، كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله.
ماذا تفعل؟
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood, and the sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
ايش تسوي يا خالد؟
جالس العب فامباير.
ايش؟ لعبة؟ فامباير؟
يب.
وش ذي اللعبة؟
انا ما ادري كيف اسوي كرافت هنا.
قاعد تسوي ستريم طالع. فامباير. mad seeing the clip.
طيب a close range strike that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. You create an invisible barrier. والله ما ادري شاف صراحة. هذه defense. خلنا نوزعها صح. خلنا ناخذ بلود كاباسيتي نسوي ولا increase your blood absorption when you using bite in combat.
User left
Increase your blood capacity. You can now carry 3. Increase the number of bullets you can carry. Increase your life regeneration when using bite in combat. والله ما ادري شهرت صراحة. هذه كم؟ 600. Perform supernatural move to your target and cause a damage upon landing. والله في اشياء واجد هنا. شكلي بخلي هذه اللي معي. ايش طورنا هنا بلود. طيب every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. Okay. It can also degrade due to the diseases spreading among the cities. طيب يقول ان كل اي شيء تسويه كل ليلة يأثر على الهيلث هنا. هنا عندك الهيلث اللي هو هنا. فيقول لك انك اذا انتشر المرض بين المواطنين راح يقلل لك، راح ينقص الهيلث. طيب ايش اللي يزوده؟ every night the consequence. ايوه في بعض الافعال مثلا تزود لك الهيلث هنا. فعلى حسب الشيء اللي تسويه. serious. هذه citizen، هذه ايش؟ district، ما ادري شو فرق. غير هذا المستشفى، مستشفى اموري فيه كويسة. هنا هذا وين؟ هذا 85 ستيبل.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
طيب answer the door. Hospital to copy with
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
هلا يا محمد صياد حياك. Enter the old morgue. هذا شو ظهرنا كانت تبغى صليب او حاجه زي كذا. طبعا اللعب يتاثر بالصليب. والله ما ادري يا محمد ممكن ساعة او ساعتين. ساعة ونص.
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
هلا اللي في تويتش. معليش والله ما انتبهت. طيب والله في اشياء واجد هنا. نايت شيفت. وش ذا اللي صار في جوا؟ طيب الحين جالسين ندور لان هي قاعده تبغى صليب اساس تعالج المرضى، فانا اقترحت عليها ان ايش في علاج كيميائي او شيء زي كذا، فقالت ما عندنا الادوات ممكن تحصل في المكان هذا. خلنا نشوف. او المواد بالاصح. غير الغرفة هذه ما فيها شيء. هنا ما في شيء. باقينا الغرفة اللي فوق. اوكي. الله والقروشة. ماني قاعد اطلق بالسلاح.
Must be the same strain.
يلا مشينا ضبط.
This sickness moves faster than influenza.
طيب حصلنا هذا شو اسمه كيونيني ما هو كيونيني والله ما ادري ايش بالضبط. مع امو ذا كويس. شوتجن اوه.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
طيب اخذت مفتاح للقبو تحت. الله 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 ايش في طلع سلاح. يا لا الزق. كيونيني هاي شكلها نبتة او شي زي. طيب تقريبا خلصنا. هذا مقفل الباب هذا ما ينفتح اصلا.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
الغرفة هذه وين؟ اوه صح احنا خذينا مفتاح القبو. خلنا ننزل. يا ليل. قروشة. تدري مشكلة ما اقدر اسوي له ستن. اوكي لا ثواني ابغى اشوف الكنترول كيف اسوي سنيك. يعني اجي من وراه واذبح على طول. جيم بلاي. اوكي دج سبيس برنت ووك تاجل انمي لوك شوت سكيل 1 2 3. الظاهر ما في. طيب خلنا نضيف السكيلز هذه. اوكي ما معي شيء.
These scales fall from corpses and husks of animals. They're not our blood.
يا ولد بموت. ابوك السلاح الخايس. تحكم غبي شوي، ما ادري ممكن باليد اسهل. طيب حلو. وين راح الثاني؟ شو قدام؟ يوك اي ثاني يا ابوي. البث شغال له ساعة ونص أو ساعتين يا محمد. لا يأثر فيه العظم. A new system investigation is available for us to open the local investigation. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it. have read the report of Dr. Trevor's. لا Samuel, I am not quiet. طيب أنا ما فاهم إيش السالفة صراحة، ولكن هذا زي هذا مواطن. the harder they fall find out يقول دور سبب الموت. الشخص هذا عمره معلومات عنه ما أدري إيش. report of investigation.
Mr.
cost item.
Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Used list. طيب, you just equip a new type of offhand weapons. Equip it and press to directly observe. اوكي هذه كويسة، لأنه ما تاخذ ستامينا. هذه شوف ستامينا 30 تاخذ، بس هذه تسوي ستن. هذه بلود اوبزرفيشن. طيب نايت شيفت. find useful find out the cause of the death. كأني شفت حاجة قدامي. الآن صار في عندي مهمتين. عندي هذا القلق. يبغاني أعرف إيش سبب الموت هنا. أما open the chest. Open chest.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
طيب الحين جالسين
traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
طيب damaged legs, arms.
Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked.
ما اقدر استخدم مفتاح، يعني لو المفتاح معي على طول بيفتح، ما يحتاج تختار او شيء زي كذا. ايش رجع نفس المكان. النقاط الحمراء هذه بس ما ادري في نفس ولا والله صعبة دي. يبغالي هيلث، انا ما عرفت كيف صلح الهيلث. if you are not strong enough remember ايش؟ راحت علي. اما رجعني من هنا. هي بحط حقة الستن. حقة الستن افضل، يمديني اطيح بخليه يذبحني. حياك يا حازم، يا مرحبا. طيب يقول اذا ما كنت قوي كفايه اتذكر ان الدم حق المواطنين هو اللي يخليك تتطور. طيب معلومه جميله. المشكلة هنا ما ادري، ما يمديني اسوي كرافت هنا. ايوه بلش نحتاج دم الحين. راح الهيلث. كلها مختمة يا حازم، موجودة في القناة إذا شيك عليها. اوكي شكل هذا رقم 1 زود الهيلث، لكنه زاد هيلث قبل شيء.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
طيب ما معهم شيء يعني خاص أو مميز. أتوقع في ورك شوب هنا. طيب أحتاج دم، أحتاج دم، لازم نشوف لي ضحية. طيب ايش بالضبط ابغى اسوي؟ كرافت ذا تريتمنت اوف فاتيجيو اي هذه وانا اصلح هذه يصير كرافت. طيب معنا واحدة الان. Regenerate 300 health points instantly, then 100 points over 15 seconds. طيب هذه بانا نسوينا واحدة بعد، بس نحتاج صوديوم. حتى يمديك تطور الأسلحة يعني. وهذا ممكن نطوره. You can upgrade your weapon level with the required لا إلى آخره. طيب هذا يمدينا نطوره، بس لحظة احنا على أساس ما نستعجل. خلني نطور اعتقد جينا الغرفة هذه من قبل.
قلت عنه الرايزر.
ليش؟
الجهاز اللي بجيبه.
ايوه
الجهاز اللي بجيبه ظني اليوم. والله يعجز زبط من الذين.
It's locked all right.
ليه؟ جاي لك.
عيد ما تشت هو مظبوط بس ما اشتغلت الا لعبة واحدة.
وانا ندور المفتاح حق في صندوق عندنا.
كيف اللعبة خلف؟
والله حلو. منين طلع ذا الجنية لا يلزق. والله شو يذبحني. يبغى نتحقق بالضبط. عندي هنا مهمة بس ما ادري كيف. يا ليه طبعا طولت الفايت اساس ابى ارجع الهيلث الاخضر. لما تمص الدم في فار ولا شيء في الارض؟ نشوف. خلينا نرجع نفس المكان. لحظة.
Spare your obedience.
I cannot enter.
Buddy joined your channel.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
My sweet girl.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Snipe.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Hey.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
هذا مو راضي يتكلم.
How painful.
So painful.
I'll let you get some rest then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam.
It's my son.
I'm Dr.
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
What are you doing in your life? Are you that rich?
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Tell me what do you...
She meant...
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir.
Did he
All members...
I see.
You...
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
Perhaps you did it with the best intentions, Nurse Brannigan, but you took a great risk. Must I remind you that a man died?
You mean you've never made a mistake? Never covered your tracks? Come on, Doctor. I wasn't born yesterday.
How are things here?
بغيت جاني درع شلون نحطه؟
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do.
I'm not familiar with all...
Brilliant professionals, most of them.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
شوي اصير اذبح 200. يا ولد السنايبر قوي مرة، ليش كذا؟ وليد؟ أقول السنايبر مرة قوي.
Tell me what doctor...
If I had...
You can't...
Look around...
Perhaps you...
You mean...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
ايه نسيت اقول لك الرايزر شو اسمه الرايزر ذي ايش الرايزر؟ جهاز الالعاب لا وصل ايه الله يعجز تسوي من الذين الالعاب بس ثبتني يعني ثبت واحدة والثانية اجلس ثبتها ليش ما ادري فيك على الموضوع حق البوابة ايه مو مشكلة ضبطت انا عرفت شغلت اللعبة الأولى لا الثانية جس الثانية جس شغلة ألعاب بلاي ستيشن 1 و 2 فين اللي كان ترى مو بشغل ألعاب بلاي ستيشن 2 لا يشغل أنا حتى شغلت حق 2 جست أنا قلت لك قبل ما تشتريه هو في بعض
Good evening, sir. Do we know it?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember.
He was also...
Kokorin, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
عليكم السلام. ممكن بعدين يا حازم.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
وش هذا؟ هذا سلاح؟ لا اسم السلاح هذا كي 2 سي والله يجامد.
اسمه؟
هذا اللي يعطيك اياه السلاح، اول سلاح.
ايه
انا واحد نخطفه كذا
ايش فيه اسلحه كويسه؟
ما ادري يا اخي، انا تجي تلقى واحد يقول لك هذا افضل سلاح. فكيت واحد انا قاعد العب فيه
لك بنايت والله حسن.
ايه بس الفاير
95.
اوه اعطونا سلاح جديد للرفور. انا فتح لي الفاماس، انت بتفتح الفاماس.
الانفور يا اخي دمج حقه 48 جامد.
ما هو بانفور ذا اتش كي 400 ومدري ايش.
اتش كي 417.
ايه ما هو زي انفور. طق طق ترى طق 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 كليكات. ايوه
هذا هو الانفور اجل.
خلاص مو باكج يا خلاص يديك.
ها؟
السلاح اللي تقول انت اعطاني اياه باكج يوم امس قاعد اتابع بثك مو باكج.
وشو؟
Please, Jonathan, come in.
كأنه احمر لون.
ايوه.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries.
The view must be
vertiginous. It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
وش الرصاص؟ ايه ما ادري.
في ثنتين.
قدامي فاضي ولا اقرا ايش مكتوب. يقول لك
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me.
Thank you.
Very
please.
The Pembroke discretion isn't.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone.
Accepted.
ودي احط كلايمور، ايش رايك؟
بديك تستخدمه اللعب سريع.
في حاجة بالفلاش هذه تمشي زي العنكبوت، ايش وضعها؟
وش بس تريكات ولا وش ولا وين؟ اي ما ادري يمكن الديكوي. عارف الديكوي.
طيب يا شباب بنوقف هنا.
مكتوب ديكوي يا قرنين.
ايه
نكمل بعدين ان شاء الله.
ايه
اكيد يا سيمو. اللي ما سوى لايك يا شباب ولا اشترك سوي لايك واشترك.
لا تشتري بناين يبغى انقل بعد 10 ايام يعطونك اياه.
جربه تقدر تجربه ترى ب 4000 يقعد معك يوم.
الفكتور
انا من اول افكر فيه فكتور صراحه، بس انه يا اخي
اما ذا يعطونك اياه يومين بس.
الام بي 9 يا عيال، فاير ريت حق 84 دمج.
والله ما ادري يا سيمو، ممكن اروح انام صراحه، اني ما نمت في الليل والله. يلا يا شباب يعطيكم العافية، السلام عليكم.
لا بدأ دايم